Okay. Do we just go out this door?
The doors
Nope.
can be opened for deliveries.
We are gonna need to find this place. A hidden door after some preparation in the cells. This passage must lie somewhere near the back entrance. Look at that. Aha. So that's welded shut. Kettle says we can't leave without the third frog. I agree.
Scratches. Something has been moved through here.
I just don't know where the third frog is.
This seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
No, Sherlock. That's not a locking mechanism. Waist high hole in a wall. Smells like machine grease. Buddy, that's a glory hole. Let's try to find that third frog. I want to find that third frog real bad. I feel like it's got to be in the next area somehow, but I'm not sure. Is there anything else for us to play around with, or what?
I will make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please. I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
How charismatic. How delightful. All right, let's really quickly just look through the frogs, because I want to see what we're missing. Second, fourth, fifth, first. Yeah, so we're missing the third. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Frogs cannot dream, and I surely can. That's the difference between a frog and a man. A frog's dreaming is seedless. There's nothing to reap, so I woke the third frog from his meaningless sleep. The man counts sheep, and Peter Tchachik has seen 0. In holding chamber lies smothered by pillow. Oh my god, the alcohol. Is the alcoholic dead? Oh no, not our roommate. Nope, he's not dead. We're good.
Petter gouged at the wall, fighting for his life. Odds are he left scars on the killer, too. Well, it's clear that it was a multiple murderer. I'll send the profile to the police after we finish here.
The subject feels superior to other humans and asserts himself at the expense of the victims. He calls them little frogs, likely seeing himself as a kind of scientist who prepares his subjects. Odds are he is meticulous, taking a long time to plan and prepare for each murder. Judging by the location of the crime scenes, the killer is or was an employee of the Black Edelweiss. Chances are it was the guy I hit with the blow dart, so I'm feeling less bad about hitting a dude with a blow dart. Not that I was feeling particularly bad prior to this, but still. I think that's a win. I think this is a win for us. A win for vigilante justice. All right, what do we need to do with Heidi? 2 buttons, thread, glue, and nails. All right, I know where there are nails. I don't know where buttons are. Maybe laundry room just in general. Yep. Got everything we needed for that. Now we can go grab the nails from block A. Where we just were. Look at this. Look at us. We're doing so good. This is so impressive. We're doing a great job, team. As long as I don't get horribly lost like I have been for the past 10 minutes. Here we go. I need to go over here. Also, hello, stream viewers. New people who are in the chat. Well, who are watching but aren't in the chat. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having fun. There we go. All right, everything is ready for Heidi's repair. Now what do I do? Just give it to the lady, and then she probably, I don't know, attacks us because we just gave her a bunch of nails, rope, and glue. Listen, I'm smart, okay? I know how to break out of prison. All you need is a doll, nails, some thread, and glue, and you're good, and some buttons.
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right, Heidi. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes,
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Right. Okay. You know what? Okay.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
Okay. Yeesh.
Look, Gerda, the man is insane! The professor would treat him...
Heidi.
Ask...
Alright,
Look...
Heidi.
Ask...
Heidi.
what are the things we need to do?
Heidi.
I've tried everything except, yeah. Okay. What? I've tried all of the options.
Ask...
Okay. Huh.
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
I guess I don't have everything I need for that. I am a little bit confused. Let's see. Oh, you know what I probably need to do? I haven't done any of these yet. How to get the key. Let's try this. Blocked path upstairs. Patient hits, no. See which of these are good. This will unlock new things. Okay. All right, now we just got to find the proper things. Medical evaluations, Gerda's testimony, maybe. Block A patients, maybe. Nope. Medical evaluations? All right, so we definitely are missing something here that we need for how to get the key to Hell's Door.
Heidi.
All right.
I found Hell's Door, but it's
Okay.
locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
That's a lie. Did Gerda mention the door before? Yes.
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again.
Why does Heidi keep everything a secret?
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood and bits.
You could. But then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
But you said
And now I say tell him!
the professor. She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when new people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax, of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi, I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever.
Kettle says, I think you did a disservice to Gerda returning Heidi to her. No, what are you talking about? They're best friends. We did a great job. They love this. They're having a great time. There we go. Watson could find it and send it downstairs. Watson must be in the guest room that is beside Gygax's office. Perhaps he could acquire the key and use the kitchen dumbwaiter to deliver it down to the storage room. So how do we get to Watson for help? Definitely seeking help from Watson. Watson's successful infiltration. A working dumbwaiter and a blocked path upstairs. All right, we got one of them. Patient hates the guards. Nice. Okay. Use a patient to create a diversion. The patient who claims to be Napoleon Bonaparte could help. Freeing him could create enough of a distraction to find and contact Watson on the ground floor. Look at that. Alrighty, we have found a path forward. Chat, we have done it. Let's ask Napoleon for help. Alright, how many do I need for this? That's gonna be 2. So 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 4. 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 4. 2, 3, 1. 3, 2, 4. So this will be 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4. Did we get it on the first try? Nope. Nope, we didn't. Down 1 on this. Oh, I put that up to 4 by accident, that's why. There we go. Ben says, I'd be interested if you'd to see me play the Testament of Sherlock Holmes. I'm very interested. It's all developed by the same team, so yes, I would like to play all of them. Ooh, is this what I wanted to do? Yes, seeking help from Watson. We'll pin that. I think we got everything, didn't we? We solved the frog puzzles, so we'll definitely do that. But yeah, ever since Sherlock Holmes Chapter One, I have wanted to play through all of the Sherlock games on the channel. So we will go through every single one by this team. Ben says this game was made by Frogwares. Yep, this is the latest Frogwares Sherlock game. It's the sequel technically to Sherlock Holmes Chapter One, but it is a remake of their older Sherlock Holmes The Awakened game.
At last, you came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course, you are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go. Your freedom awaits.
I am coming, Josephine. Josephine, le voilà. Catch him!
Watson, over here.
Holmes, what are you doing here? And where did you get that outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
What is happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
It's quite simple. I created a distraction so that I could tell you something important, and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailingly dependable.
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
God damn. Sherlock just compliments someone to get him to do their bidding. What a nightmare. What an unfailingly just crazy person.
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
Is that Sherlock in the painting? It sure looks like it. Can I change his outfit? I can't. Bummer. Ben says probably a stupid question, but Holmes was not a real person, right? No, Sherlock Holmes is not a real person. He is a fictional character created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle for his novels. Same with Watson.
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Oh my god, John's just packing. All right, Heidi, Cthulhu, and a cat.
Did a child make these?
All right, I like that painting. That's kind of cool.
Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently. What have we got ourselves into, Holmes?
One thing I'll say about this game is that the music in the first game was like, it looped really quickly and was like extraordinarily grating after a while. I dig the music in this game. It's like very atmospheric and kind of spooky. As more serious treatment is necessary, my special patient, Wolf, will be transferred to patient room 2 on the ground floor. All other patients must be removed from my schedule and reassigned to other specialists at the Institute. This patient's mental state requires constant monitoring and immediate intervention to avoid undesirable consequences. December 1879. The necessary surgical procedures were successfully performed. Physical recovery is still in progress. Memory loss is increasing, but still not complete. A new obsession with writing has developed, probably as a side effect. The patient's writing now mentions old names, clear sign of partial memory recovery. Unacceptable result, the second surgery is required, targeting both the frontal and temporal lobes. Nah, she's getting him a light lobotomy. It's casual lobotomy. Surgery went well. The patient's memory does not persist for longer than a couple of minutes, although an obsession with writing lingers. Danger eliminated, daily monitoring prescribed.
Photograph seems recent. A commemorative photo album. Been a while since I've been in one of these.
Oh man, this game is just such a joy so far. I'm having so much fun. Oop, I don't want to come out here yet. I want to keep looking for stuff. Okay, so John cannot go into Sherlock mode. He can't do concentration puzzles.
Minor birds, if I'm not mistaken. Beautiful creatures. Sad that they're caged here.
Now, is someone look this up? Kettle, maybe, if you can look this up. Is the John in this game voiced by the same guy who did the John in Chapter 1? Because it doesn't sound like it, and I remember John at the end of chapter 1 not sounding this gruff, but...
Miss?
A visitor? No, no, you shouldn't have come here.
Give it to me. No, I don't want to. Why not?
If you happen to meet him, tell him I'm here.
I don't want a card block B tonight.
The fish shields remind me of a cure for wellness.
This area is off limits. A patient has escaped.
Oh, beautiful alpine flower whose heart I do miss so. You call to me while I don't see how I could let you go. How could I let you go? Let you let go. Interesting. The storm cuts through my senses, makes all my thoughts so blind. With no captain, I miss reason. What did they truly find? Cold and dark with grimy walls, roughly held like animals. Trapped yet free, why do I fall? Something squirms on the tip of my tongue, but what can it be? What did I forget? The thing that squirms on the tip of your tongue is a creepy eel that's about to explode.
It's something familiar. If only I could.
Oh, this is the lobotomized guy.
Maybe if I write another poem, I will remember.
Aha! This is poem guy. All right.
Why does my mind play such tricks on me?
All right, so this is all I have. Sherlock's note. The key is likely a round item about 2 inches in diameter with the image of an Edelweiss flower.
I want them to fly.
Too bad my parents had to leave so soon. I haven't seen them for months.
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
I shouldn't probably be commiserating with these people, but it's fine. Administration.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
We gotta find this key. Can't go in there. Watson was voiced by Will Coben in chapter 1, voiced by Andy Turvey in this one. Gotcha. Yeah, at the very end of chapter 1, like this character model shows up, and John in the first game is a figment of Sherlock's imagination. He looks exactly like this, but just without a mustache. But he had a really goofy voice. And at the very, very end of chapter 1, the real Watson shows up and is like, hey, I'm looking for room and board. And I thought he was voiced by Andy Coben, Will Coben, I mean. But I guess not.
Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently.
So it's just interesting to see such a gruff voice come out of this guy's model, because we spent a whole game where he just sounds like a goofy teenager.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. Speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
I think once a soldier, always a soldier. For all I wish to help others, part of me changed when I was abroad. Broke, perhaps. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
Ah, I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had
Audio got really loud for a second. I think that's it. The letter opener.
Already, Doctor?
I was simply admiring your office, Professor. Apologies.
While I am pleased you appreciate its practicality and appearance, we were discussing bigger things. Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration.
Oh, God.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation.
Not Heidi. Heidi and Gerda, no.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
Ben says, are we still in the Cthulhu world? I mean, yes, in the sense that it seems like the setting just has Cthulhu in it. If you're asking if we're still in the Dreamlands, no, this is Switzerland. I know it's very easy to get them confused. They both are otherworldly and in creepy places, but nope, this is just a regular place. Patient named Wolf holds a special interest for Professor Gygax. Where is Wolf? That's the guest room. Is it here or is this... That's reception. I think this is Gygax's office. Or not her office, administration. Guest room. Where was Wolf? It's the director's office. Kitchen. Alrighty.
Functional.
Oh, we never use that. I think it connects somewhere downstairs. Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards rushed off to find him.
Kettle says howl. Maybe he'll reply. Woo! Woo! Patient room number 2. Here we go.
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, Doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right. You don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind?
Tentacles. Ritual murder.
Oh, hello? Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor?
I'm sure I can take a look.
Oh my god. Chemical burns, faded with age. Skin pigmentation. Alright, what else? What else do we got here for this buddy? Come on, dude. Give us something good. Gotta find one last thing. There we go. Let's see. Ill due to the treatment itself, or ill and the treatment isn't working? Yeah, I think that's it.
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me? Who are you?
Oh, never mind.
All right. So he was real messed up. Now, where do we need to go for the directors? Blue, gray pigmented skin, silver poisoning? Very possible, I think. You know what? He is a writer. He might be licking the tip of his pen, and usually pens like that, didn't they have like, they were made with like crappy metals. Stuff you're not supposed to get in your mouth.
Professor Gygax will have much to tell you. Try to get some rest.
Try to get some rest. Do I just go take a nap? Am I gonna do a little nap ski? Is Dr. John Watson a sleepy boy? He might be.
The only reason to hang something this harrowing here would be to create another patient.
I have no idea where to go or what to do. Oh, mind map, duh. All right, how to lure Gygax out of her office. Character portrait, patient wolf. This is not correct. It's gonna be Gygax's patient reports, probably medical evaluations, and then very important patient. All right. Patient hates the guards. Patient's poetry. Okay, we just gotta find the right piece here. We're just missing one piece. Is it gonna be this? That's weird. No, it's not. Okay. So we're missing one observation that we need. Why does Gygax care about Wolf? Very important patient. Nope. Professor Gygax's testimony. A note from Professor Becker. All right, we got that. All right, we just need one more of these. There we go. Wolf is the former director. Oh my God, he's Professor Becker. Wow. Okay. Oh, oops, it's way up there at the top. I can't see it. My microphone blocks that portion of my screen. There we go. Use Becker to distract Gygax. Excellent. All right. We were so close to cracking this case, folks. We're gonna give her a real scare. Blue-gray pigmented skin, silver poisoning, chemicals exposure seems very prevalent. This is true. And now that we know that he's Becker, yeah, I can bet that he was a pretty he was probably exposed to quite a few medical chemicals and stuff like that.
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate. Dear Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done.
All right.
Hold on a minute.
We did it.
Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
Oh, man. Watson's is such a character. Oh, man. So yeah, I mean, I guess we really struck gold right at the heart of everything Gygax was scared of, right? Like, that's everything she wants, because she's not just in it because she knows she's cruel, right? She knows she's a bad person.
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
But like, geez, this is gonna get under her skin. This is gonna make her upset because we called her not the future.
Kunz, with me.
I love Secret Agent John. This is great.
Close, but this is too small.
Oh no, I thought that's what it was. God damn it. Dear Professor, we recently took possession of a collection of rare gems on behalf of our mutual acquaintance. The gems have been sold to Louisiana jewelers, who made several offers far exceeding our experts' estimate of the stone's value. The final sale price agreed upon for the 11 gems was 12,550 Swiss francs. Your client has instructed that you receive 2/3 of this sum transferred to your solicitor as per usual. As always, our discretion is assured, and we look forward to continued business with you and your illustrious patron. Yours sincerely, Jeffrey Scott, representative of the EW, Gray Banking House, New Orleans, USA. Cool. What else can I grab here? Diary. Oh, perfect. December 1879, it's been 3 months since I took over the Edelweiss from Becker. Not all my colleagues approved of the rule changes, so I am now the only professor here. No matter, the hiring of several strong nurses will solve the personnel shortage. At last, my work can flourish, without the impairment of his lesser mind. Our first payment has arrived from R. Our deal does pose risks. The possibilities are endless if he is true to his word. The first shipment of chosen ones has arrived. R has sent a vast selection of broken minds. The work ahead will be difficult, but undoubtedly useful for my own research as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. Very cool. There's one more thing here to find, but I don't know what it is. Alright, this is my whole range. There we go.
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
All right, we did it. We found the special key. I feel like we're doing pretty darn well on getting all these bonus collectibles. Oop, didn't mean to close that out too quickly, but that's fine. This game rocks. Oh, I'm really enjoying this right now. What is that animation? Oh my god, Sherlock. Alright, let's go to the Dreamlands. Let's meet Cthulhu again. Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Are we gonna trip balls again? Because it feels like we might. Feels like we're close. Can I change my outfit? I can't. Bummer.
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Interesting. Broken
The
tooth.
of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
Oh, and they're chained to their chairs.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
Callus says, what do you guys think? Should I read Sherlock Holmes books? I've been reading some books to improve my English, some horror novels. If you want to throw yourself at Sherlock Holmes, it could probably be a pretty good use. You can get all of the Sherlock Holmes books for free, pretty much. So they might be good practice, but they also use really old school English, so...
There is something recorded on it.
We have a friend, Hoofy, is really into Sherlock Holmes. He's read all of them. He's a huge fan. So, you know, as far as I know, they're pretty good. They're pretty fun mysteries, but they might be a little bit tough. But then again, Callus, your English is like fine. You seem to understand my streams pretty well, so you could probably read quite a few. Yeah, you could probably do it. Why not?
Oh, the spell.
Whenever I read that, in my head I've always pronounced it as Cthulhu Fatong,
Judging by the
not
remnants of
Fatagan.
blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Dear God, is that body parts? Utterly inhuman.
Gaze into the abyss. What an achievement to just get for looking down that well. That's kind of goofy. Oh, we're so close. I can feel Cthulhu on the other side of one of these doors. I'm just looking forward to it. Is there anything around here that we need to interact with? Anything? Kettle says, are you familiar with the novel this chapter is named after? I am. Is there anything more than a vague reference there? No, not yet. I mean, other than the fact that it is like spooky Cthulhu stuff happening. If I remember correctly, the Mountains of Madness takes place in Antarctica. Like it's not in the Swiss Alps. So the bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of chosen ones. They will arrive within 2 weeks. Do not fail us. Just dropped something right off my desk. That's my bad. All right. Do not fail us. Something macabre is going on in this asylum. Sure is. Professor, trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, and that our chosen utter nothing but the sacred words. And lo, the trance will begin, and we will be an inch closer to the universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language, and time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hands. In the meantime, my work continues on a physical method to maintain the trance state through the emitted light waves of the Callade lenses. Callade lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of Chosen. Make room for them as you have done before. R. We got a key!
Looks as if it's been recently used.
This game is woke propaganda. The game set in 1882 is apparently woke propaganda, indeed.
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape.
Kettle Chip says collide like a kaleidoscope. That's what I think.
A very professional brain dissection.
Ugh. Gross. No, I don't want to look at the bird's skull ripped open again. Ugh. I think I picked up everything in here. Oh, hell yeah.
Get out of my head!
Your mind twisted, devoid of soul. Find reverence to the one that trembles.
Trippy as hell.
Cleft your splinter your soul and become a servant of madness.
Please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal. Do not fear what is to come.
Yeah.
Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken and let the
World behold!
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
This is sick. That was great. What is going on? All right, so we walked down here, had a light little hallucination. That's fine. Yeah, this is metal as fuck. We love this. All right, we need to find a use for that key. Aha!
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious.
I can't wait for Sherlock to go to Silent Hill.
Watson?
Holmes,
What are you still doing here?
still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
What?
Hush. Let me think.
John is far too clinical about this. Oh, it's Heidi.
How did it end up here?
Gerda killed her.
The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
Deserved.
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have bled on her white overcoat.
Excellent.
The patients here wear the same robes.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Alright, we gotta find a use for that key. Can't investigate the desk. Aha, the elevator was behind there.
I had nothing to do with this, Holmes, I swear it.
Alright then, where do we go? There's Heidi. Seems to be all I can really interact with right here. Wow, she's just literally made of straw. She doesn't have any other components. Interesting. I need to pin something probably, right? Nope. That's all we get? Dang. What do I have to interact with? Can't interact with that. I had a table that looked just like that when I was younger. Okay, here we go. Looks like we're going to New Orleans. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. It appears that the kidnappers have enlisted the services of the banking house of E.W. Gray to sell gems.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.